Hi guys, welcome to and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. How are you all doing? I know it has been a minute and a long time since I have filmed, but I am officially coming back to YouTube. I am so excited. My fire and my passion for makeup and content has returned and I am stoked. In this video, I'm just going to do my makeup, give you a little update as to why I am coming back and the experience that I had that influenced me to come back. So I'm going to be letting you guys know how my content and how my channel will be changing and what it will be focused on. So there's going to be a little bit of a story. I'll do my best to mention each product that I'm using. If I don't mention something or if I forget, everything will be listed and linked in a description box for you down below. Some products I probably won't get the link because they're not available anymore, but this video is not focused on the look or the products. Just the reason that I have decided to come back. So I hope you guys are excited as much as I am to announce that I am officially coming back to posting. So yeah, in this, I hope you all stay with me and are interested in where my content is going to be going. This video, I will give a heads up, is not meant to bash anyone or give anyone a bad name. It's just the story I'm going to tell is kind of maybe one that some YouTubers and certain people can relate to and my experience with it. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to do my makeup because I'm getting ready to go to work for the day. So yeah, I hope you subscribe, and if you guys are an old follower of me, then I'm glad you stuck around, and I hope you're excited that I am back because I am excited to be coming back. So without further ado, we're just going to get started. So first, I am just going to prep the skin. I will show you guys how I prep my skin in this video. It pretty much stays the same and stays consistent. So in future videos, I may or may not do this unless I'm trying something different. But I am going to first start out with my Pixie Glow Mist. This has, propolis and argan oil in it. I love this because it gives a really nice refresh to the skin, and it's also a very nice product, say if you're out on a warm day and you just want that refresh. I've been loving this for a little while now. As you can see, it is getting down there. I have used quite a bit and it doesn't break me out. Typically, if I do my skincare early and I wait a couple hours before I apply makeup, that's when I'll do this kind of a skin prep. If I do my skincare routine and then go right into makeup, I don't do these steps. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my IT Cosmetics by Redness. I absolutely love this, but I really want to try the Hydro Boost Moisturizer from Neutrogena because I am loving the Hydro Boost line from them. I love the Hydro Boost micellar water for removing makeup and their makeup remover wipes in the Hydro Boost line. It is just, the products are affordable, but they are really worth it. They really do work. So I really want to try the moisturizer and see if it's good under makeup because it is more of an affordable option. So I am recording, right? Yes, because I am very rusty behind the camera. And it's just, it has been absolutely a roller coaster ride this past month. And another thing I use to prep my skin for makeup is a primer spray. I'm currently working through the Smashbox Primer Water. I don't think you can get this anymore, not that I have seen. If I can find it, I will link it, but another one that I like that you could try is one of the, I think it's the Urban Decay B6 prep spray or something like that, but I'm just working through this one just to use it up. I remember how hyped this used to be back in the day. So But yeah, so that is the skin prep. I'm just gonna let that sink in really quick. So while that sinks in, how are you guys doing? You know, what's new, what's exciting? How have you all been? If my lighting settings are a little bit off, it's because I really have to adjust a few things because my room is moved around. So I do have to adjust my lighting because now I'm getting a little bit more natural light. So bear with me on that as I work through it all. So yeah, the foundation I'm gonna go in with today is my tried and true for a long work day, and that is the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. I'm in the shade Porcelain Beige, which is an excellent match for me, and I'm going to apply it with my Beauty Blender. I love this foundation just because it does last all day and it gives really good coverage, but yet it's not a heavy feeling on the face, and you don't need a lot of this foundation. When this one is out, I definitely will repurchase it again. So for this, I'm just going to pump a little bit out on the back of my hand. You pretty much only need that much. I'm not kidding. Unless you really want that additional coverage. I don't need too heavy coverage, but I do want full coverage today and something that's going to last. So I'm going to apply this with my Beauty Blender. I'm just going to dot it around the skin. So as I'm blending this in, let's start explaining why I am coming back. See, look at that coverage. Sorry, had to say that. I've been doing a lot of reflecting on the past content that I have made on this channel in the past, and I'm not saying that I am disappointed with any content or anything that I posted. I mean, I only post things that I'm passionate about or really happy with what I filmed. If I film something and I don't like it, I'm not going to post it. But something happened recently, not something bad at all, that kind of made me want to address this to the YouTube community. Now, we've all been through it, I'm sure. Well, look at that coverage. About a month ago, I had to run an errand to Walmart. And just for makeup wipes, you know, makeup wipes, come on. So when I went down, I was checking out some of, you know, some new drugstore makeup products, and I had noticed two people, a mother and a daughter. Now, I have been in contact, and I did explain that I used to be a YouTuber, and so I do know them personally. So I'm not going to say any names, just out of privacy. But I went over and I spoke to them, and I noticed that the young girl was visibly upset. And I walked over and I said, you know, are you okay? Like, what's wrong? And everything like that. And her mother told me that she wanted to get into makeup, but nothing matched her. I was like, okay, you know, explain, hey. So she had a foundation in her hand, and she knew as soon as she picked it up, it didn't match. So I was like, you know what? I've been there. I'm a ghost. I'm pale as a ghost. You all can see that. So I did my best to help her, and I said to her, like, these are some of the products I personally like from the drugstore, and foundation wise from the drugstore. So she went home and she tried them out, and she messaged me back, and we've been in contact, and she basically said, you know, thank you very much. She really appreciated it. So as we got talking a little bit more, I had said to her, I said, because she was just starting out in makeup, and I had said to her, I said, have you ever watched YouTubers? Like, I gave her some, and she said yes. And she gave me a name of a particular YouTuber, which I'm not going to name here because I don't want to bash everyone or anyone at all. So I said, okay, perfect. You know, I've watched this YouTuber too. But she pointed out another few YouTubers that do the same thing. So I questioned her, and I'm like, okay, like, what are they doing that's making you upset? I'm just spilling this up. So she told me, and I was like, okay, I had to check this out for myself. So she told me that this, like, I'm not bashing anyone that self-tans. Believe me, I am not bashing anyone that self-tans. I don't do it personally because I don't like to. I'm comfortable with that I'm a Casper the Friendly Ghost. But what struck me is that this YouTuber had a fake, like, self-tan on, which is fine. But it was 4 times her normal skin color. And I was like, oh my god. And in the video, the girl told me that she said, if you're my skin tone, this will match you perfectly. But what made me so angry, and what made the fire come back in my heart to start content creating again, was how are we supposed to know it's your skin tone and it's going to match you if you're not even using the foundation color right? If it's not your right shade. How are people and pale skinned girls supposed to take that and you're using a shade that's 4 times your regular skin color? To me, that really peed me off. And I said to myself, if you're, how can you say that when, like, when you get on camera, like I'm doing now, or anyone should be getting on camera, I understand you have a fake tan and your tan is probably 4 times your skin color. But how about for once you take away your pride and actually get on camera and use your right skin tone shade? Because us pale people can't go by what you're saying. And it is the truth. I understand years ago, like, darker skin color people, which are absolutely beautiful, have had hard times with shade matches too, or other complexion products not matching. Now, I'm discovering that there are pale YouTubers out there that are using 4 times deeper shades than what they actually are. So to me, that is misleading your followers. Yes, I know you're on camera and you got these millions and thousands of subscribers, but in a way you can't say that you're using the right shade to match your body, which I understand you want to do. But how about for once you get on camera and you show your real shade to people that need your help, for people just starting out in makeup. And I said to myself, and I said to that girl, you know what? This situation gives me inspiration to come back to YouTube and do mostly content for paler people. This may only reach 1 person, this video or my content may only reach 2 people, but at least I'm doing my best and going to be putting out content that I'm going to be proud of. Yet again, I'm not bashing anyone and what anyone is doing, but when you are saying and doing things like that, it really, really ticks me off. Like, I would never, if I had a self-tan and my neck and my body was 2 times the same shade, like 2 times my normal skin tone, I would swallow my pride and I would use my right skin tone. I wouldn't care how silly or how weird it would look. And that is the truth. So that is where my content and my channel is going to be focused. If you want to come at me in the comments, come at me. I really don't care, because I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be delivering content that I feel needs to be out there as a smaller creator, because that girl was literally heartbroken, and I was glad that I was able to help her. Even though it was 1 person, who knows? but that is just a story of where I want to take my content. So yeah, that is my little rant. I had to get that off my chest. But being able to help someone that's the same skin tone as me, like, it meant a lot, because I was once in that situation. I was once, when I first started off with makeup, that I couldn't find a foundation that matched me, and yet everyone else was. And it just, to see how far now higher end brands and drugstore brands have expanded their shade range really gives me and other people in my skin tone a little bit more help and hope. I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer. I'm in the shade, if I can find it. Maybe I can't find it or I can't see it because I think it's rubbed off on the bottom. But it is the lightest shade, and I just absolutely love this concealer. Because it's lightweight and it's not heavy, and it does last a very long time. So that is a little bit of a story as to why I really want to come back and where my content is going to be going in the future. So any look, any post, any video, tutorial, which I really want to do, like, I want to get into those old school tutorials that YouTube used to have and that I used to love. I'm not against trying new makeup. Believe you me, I will try anything I can. But it's gonna be kind of like any new makeup that I try is gonna be pale, like, is it gonna be worthy for pale skin? Or any tutorial I post will be pale skin friendly. So if you're out there and you're looking for that kind of content, then this channel is going to be for you. And I'm gonna stay real to my pale skin girls, because like I said before, there was darker skin tone people that were having trouble, you know, from brands with complexion products too, and blushes and bronzers, and if they're gonna show up. So I kind of want to focus on the pale skin side of it. And like I said, I'm not bashing anyone or skin tone, but I find that there's not much of this type of content or view on it out there. Like, when I first got into makeup, like, I would try the lightest shade in a foundation and it would be orange, but I would get someone 2 shades deeper than me and it would be perfect. So you can see where we're kind of being left out a little bit here. So I'm truly excited about this. I really am. I thought about it last night. So this happened about a month ago. We've stayed in contact since, and she's really come along. So if I can reach one person, I bet I can reach more people with this story. So I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm actually going shopping today after work because I didn't realize that our Shoppers Drug Mart now has e.l.f. and Milani, and there's a couple products I really want to try, and I would definitely feature them on my channel. I have products here that I haven't tried yet, so be a little bit of a first impressions. I'm just setting the under eye with some Maybelline Master Fix powder. I don't think you can get this anymore. I haven't seen it anymore, but if you want an alternative, the Maybelline Fit Me is an excellent alternative loose powder. So with having all that said, what kind of looks or color or videos would you guys like to see from a pale skin perspective? Because I would love to know. Definitely let me know in the comments down below, because I'm currently making a list of videos that I definitely want to incorporate now, like just getting started and taking things slow coming back. I'm going to set my entire face using the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay pressed powder. I love this. So definitely let me know in the comments. Any negative, like, I'm up to criticism. I really don't mind taking criticism, but I will not tolerate cruelty to anything I post here. Yes, criticism or tips and tricks, definitely, but if I see any rudeness or anything like that with regards to what I will be posting, the comments will be deleted. But any tips, tricks, or, you know, are definitely welcome. So just giving you guys the heads up about that. So I also have made a separate Twitter and Instagram account, which I will link in the description box, where all my beauty content will be posted from now on. I'm keeping my other Twitter and my other Instagram for personal use. So definitely check out my new Instagram and my new Twitter, because that's where all my beauty and skincare and posts will be posted from now on, because I kind of want to separate everything if I really want to give this a chance to work for me and be able to keep it all separate. So definitely check those pages out. So for the eyes, I'm going to apply some of my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the anti-aging one. I love the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It is absolutely my holy grail eyeshadow primer. I'm actually excited today because I've always wanted because I have to go to Walmart too. I would love to actually vlog, but that'll come maybe eventually. But I noticed that they have the eye brush set from Real Techniques down at my local Walmart now, and I really want it. I have a lot of Real Techniques brushes that I absolutely love, and they're affordable and they're really good for the price, and the quality is really good. So I'm very happy that that set is now down there, so I'm hoping to get it today. So I'm just going to set my eyeshadow primer with a little bit of that loose powder. I always set my eyeshadow primer, so but with a little bit of loose powder. So I'm actually using the Real Techniques setting brush to do this. So, but yeah, I'm excited to go check that out. I actually have been gaming a lot lately too. Ever since I bought Final Fantasy 16 for PS5, I basically come home from work, I game on that, and I don't leave. So I've been actually playing that a lot. If you guys have played it, let me know what your thoughts are of it. So yeah, sticking with the makeup, my complexion looks really good. Everything is meshing together. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Stila Eyes Are the Window Soul palette. You can't get this anymore, but I have been using it non-stop because I feel like Stila is such an underrated brand. Like, you never see it on YouTube anymore, and this palette is just absolutely stunning. So I am obsessed. I'm going to start with this light pink shade right here. Put that in the crease of the eye. Still working on my eyeshadow skills, people, but I'm hoping that once I get that eyeshadow, like that eye brush set from Real Techniques, it's going to be a really big help on my skills. So, because the brushes that they have are really nice in that set, and it's everything I need. So I'm not saying I don't have everything I need, because I do, but I want an actual really good set from them. So their face brushes are just absolutely amazing. So what are your thoughts, guys, on where I want to go with my channel? Can you relate with me? Like, are you feeling the same? Is there anybody out there feeling the same way I'm feeling? Because there's got to be. Like, I hope I'm going to be able to reach people. Is there, you know, it's been something that's been brewing for a while. So really taking the time to reflect really helped me, and then really helped me decide that coming back and doing it this way is what I really want to do. And if you don't have your heart set on something when it comes to pushing out content or creating or filming or even posting, if you're not happy with what you're posting, then, you know, I won't post something that I'm unhappy with. So, and I don't want to be that YouTuber anymore that's going to be rushing. Yes, I will get my content out in a timely manner, but when I film, I don't want to rush on editing and getting everything up. I'm going to have to start taking the time and being patient and post the final result, because that is what matters to me right now. So, I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are too. So what have you guys been doing lately? What's the weather like where you are? Well, to me here, it's August. We're in Newfoundland and it feels like fall. Of our July, I'm going to go in with this middle shade right here on the palette and deepen up the crease. We have, like, all of our July, like, not a word of a lie, was humid as heck. Now, we're going on the middle of August. Like, I'm currently filming this on August the 11th. Is when I'm filming this video. And it's like fall outside. Like, the other day, I woke up and I literally had to I had to put on pants and a sweater to go to work. And to go outside and run errands. And I'm like, okay, something's gonna have to give here. Because it's ridiculous. I said to a few people, I'm like, I hope we never got our fall, like our summer, all of our summer in July, and now our August is going to be our early start to fall. I hope that's not the case. But typically in Newfoundland, we have a good September. So, you know, thinking about, like, yes, I am Canadian and I live in Newfoundland. I am a Canadian. That's another thing that's really starting. How can I put this? I feel that more brands should start recognizing Canadian creators than basing everything in the US, because there's not many, like, I know a few Canadian creators that are absolutely amazing, but in the YouTube space and in the beauty community, you don't see many big time Canadian YouTubers. Like, it's all brands focus on is who's in the US, and that, to me, that's not fair as well. I'm going to take this deep brown shade and put it in the outer corner. So hopefully that's soon going to start to change as well. So, but yeah. But I hopefully that brands start realizing that us Canadians, we matter too. So, I was also really interested in this UGC stuff, and I've reached out to a few people to find out how it works, and no one ever really got back to me, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with what I want to do and how I love to do it. So, I'm definitely gonna start putting in the work. Like, I also work pretty much full time, so that's why I'm not going to rush trying to get my content out, because I want to make sure everything is good and well edited as much as I possibly can. So, I can't really commit to a schedule. I know that's basically a necessity if you want to grow on YouTube, but to me, I find that if you want to make a go of it and you, without being overwhelmed, that patience and taking time is what's going to help me grow and make sure that what I'm putting out on my channel and on my socials, it's gonna matter and it's gonna be worth it. So I'm very excited to get started again. Like, I am stoked. So just deepening up the outer corners. So But I have tons of videos planned. I'm making a list. I have my little notebook with different kinds of looks and routines planned. The only videos, you guys, I'm gonna have a hard time filming is my skincare routine videos, just because like I don't have the space like in my bathroom like to prop everything properly. So, but I'll definitely try to make like a post or something about it. I believe on my Instagram I have my nighttime routine posted, so I can probably post my daytime skincare routine as well. I also don't mind that the hair is sticking up because I always do my makeup before I do my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and take this brown shade right here, which I think is called Peace, and I'm going to put that in the center of my lid. I've been loving gradient eyes. I don't know why, but I have absolutely been loving it. And this palette is just dreamy for it. I love it. So pigmented, so creamy. Like, this palette is so very old, but yet it still works wonders when you apply the shades. So it is proof that, yes, some makeup may be outdated, but yet the quality is still there. So it's absolutely perfect. So I'm going to start off with that shade. I don't mind if some of my shimmer goes up into the crease. I'll just blend that out. So now I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Essence. It's a really nice gold. Like a champagne gold. I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to put that on the inner portion and blend it into the edges of that first shimmer shade we used. And these two shades mesh really, really well with each other. And even though this palette is very, very old, it's still, like, the shimmer shades are very, very creamy. And they still last all day. Like, it is currently 9:30 here in the morning. I don't get off until 5:30. Then I have to run errands. And I know that these eyeshadows will last until I get home later on today, which is wonderful because the quality is still there. And with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I know I am safe until later on tonight. So, I don't do my lower lash line because personally I don't like it, and my eyes are just too sensitive on the bottom to do it, and I don't apply mascara on my lower lash line either. So that's, I know some YouTubers don't too, but I have to stop comparing myself to what bigger YouTubers do and do what I want to do and what I like to do. Like, follow my own heart and how I like to do. So for bronzer, do you guys remember this bronzer? I hope you do. When I was organizing my makeup the other day, I rediscovered this bronzer and now I can't stop using it. So, do you guys remember the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer? Do you guys still own this? Because I do, and I am hooked. My addiction for this product is back. And if you are a pale skin girl, this will definitely show up on your skin tone because it is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it was, because I went to Walmart to buy some new organizers for my makeup desk here, and I was like, I also decluttered a lot of stuff too, and I was like, I use this, and I'm like, okay, I totally forgot that I even owned it, and that it's still nice, like, it's still gorgeous. I mean, look at that. So I've been using it a lot lately. I don't think you can get it anymore, which makes me sad, but I kind of want to use it now to use it up, but I don't want to use it because I love it so much, and I'm going to use it all. Like, I cannot stop using this bronzer because it is absolutely stunning. So if I want to compare it to one that you can get now, Too Faced has a new bronzer. It's called, it's the Natural Chocolate Bronzer. This one is absolutely stunning too. And now that one is not as deep as this one, but you'll still get a really nice bronze from it. So I'm just building this up to the way I want it today. So, but yeah, it is gorgeous. I love it. I'm using a brush from BH Cosmetics. This is supposed to be a powder brush. I think it's the Crystal Quartz collection. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I can't stop. I can't put it down. Like every day I say to myself, no, I'm going to use a different bronzer. I'm going to use something different. But this one I've been reaching for. What are some products in your collection that you can't get anymore but you're rediscovering? Let me know in the comments. And but it is I got tongue tied a minute ago. But yeah, it is gorgeous. I'm hooked. I'm hooked again. There's a lot of products I'm rediscovering in my collection. If you guys want a video on a full face of products you can't get anymore but are pale skin friendly, let me know in the comments because I really, really want to do that video. And I think I am going to do that video. I just have to gather everything up again. But yeah, I would be excited to do that video. So for blush, the blush that I have been addicted to lately, and I'm actually also, before I apply the blush, I'm going to use my Real Techniques multitask brush, but I'm also super, super excited because I've been looking for the perfect blush brush, and our Walmart has the Real Techniques blush brush down there now. Like, that's going in my cart today when I go there because I need a really good blush brush, and I finally can go get it. But the blush that I've been obsessed with is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Blushing Bride. It is like a pink, it's like a mauve, like a light purpley pink color, and it is absolutely stunning. With these blushes, you don't need a lot and they last all flipping day. I typically like to build up my blush, and if I find I apply too much, I will go around the edges with my beauty blender if there's any foundation product left, just to clean up the edges. This brush is good for blush or bronzer, but for some reason I don't know why, when I cleaned it and like the bristles are getting really hard and really sharp. Now I have another one like this, and it's not gone like that. So I'm thinking the cleaner that I used back might have done something or something with the bristles. So once I get that brush today, I am going to have to throw this one away. Unless I use it for bronzer. So I don't know what caused my bristles to go hard. Like when I actually go like this on my cheeks, it feels really, really uncomfortable. Maybe I'll try to clean it with some baby shampoo, because that's what I clean, like deep clean all my brushes with now, and see if that softens them up. And maybe then if it don't work, I'll definitely have to get rid of this brush. So if that's ever happened to you guys, let me know in the comments below, and I would definitely like to know some advice onto why that happened. I'm going to go over my blush and bronzer with what's left over on my beauty blender, just to diffuse a little bit. If you go heavy-handed, this is what I tend to do. I'm going a little bit more glam today, but see how it just softens everything up. You can also do the same thing with your whatever pressed powder you used. I've done that before too, but it just softens everything up and makes it look really, really good and nice and wearable. So that's a little trick for you guys if you didn't know if you didn't know that trick, but I do that all the time because sometimes I do tend to go heavy-handed. And when it comes to those blushes from Tarte, it's very easy to go heavy-handed. And it's happened to me many, many times. So guys, for highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Just My Type. I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush for this. It is made for contour, but I love it for highlight because the brush is really, really soft, and I love the way that it applies the highlighter, nice and soft. So, but I love Makeup Revolution highlighters. If you are, like I said, a pale skin girl like me and you want a drugstore highlighter that's going to show up on your skin, these will definitely do that. I absolutely love them. And they really do catch the light really nice. This shade you can build up, but this shade is also nice for an everyday, if you just want an everyday highlighter and you're just, say, going to run errands and you just want that pop of glow on the cheeks. It will definitely catch the light. You can see right there. I had another one like this, and my gosh, I forget the shade name, but it was absolutely blinding. But Makeup Revolution has some really good products if you are a pale skin girl like me. I own quite a lot of Makeup Revolution. I have a lot of their palettes. I have a blush. I have a bronzer that I absolutely adore. So definitely a really good drugstore brand to check out, especially if you're looking for products that you just want to show up on your skin, but it's not gonna make you look overdone. So that is the highlight. See how nice and soft it applied, and that's why I love this brush. And that has been my go-to highlighter brush for a long time. So I'm gonna quickly set my face before I do mascara. I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte setting spray for this. Still took me a long time. This really works. It's got me through some hard times, especially this past July with it being so humid. So it's gotten me. It is my go-to. If you want a good affordable alternative, I do like the setting spray from Makeup Revolution. So that is an alternative if that's what you're looking for an affordable option. I definitely have a video planned for a pale skin friendly video of all drugstore products. So if you guys, make sure you guys are on the hunt and look out for that, because that will be coming soon too. I have so much good and fun content planned. It is unreal. I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. CoverGirl mascaras are the only mascaras that I ever put on my face. Ever since I ran out of my Benefit Roller Lash, I haven't gone back. I love CoverGirl mascaras, and the reason is they do last on me, but you can get it in brown. They include the shade brown, or I sometimes use brownish black, or is it black brown? Something along that line, because my eyelashes are so light that if I use black, it makes me look funny. It makes my eyes look really dark. So that's why I love CoverGirl mascaras. So this one's almost out, but I do have a backup of another CoverGirl mascara. So I have used a ColourPop mascara. I do like ColourPop's mascaras, but I'd rather CoverGirl. It's been my go-to, and plus CoverGirl for me is a lot more accessible. So all I gotta do is go to Walmart, grab one, and I'm good to go. So, but yeah. So I am gonna straighten my hair after this. So guys, that is my look completed for today, and that is a little story as to why and what is causing me to come back to YouTube. And I can't wait to start getting behind this camera again and showing you content that I'm really happy that I'm going to be putting out there. Like I said, if there's any of you guys out there that has gone through the same thing I did, please let me know in the comments down below, and any videos or any products or any tutorials that you guys want to see me put out there. If you're a pale skin girl and you're unsure, let me know, and I will definitely do my best to create for you guys, because that is what I really want to do from here on out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you all stay safe where you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, I love you all, and until next time.